part of the big campaign? I mean, he can answer that.
I kind of thought that he meant, though, that the Police Act doesn't necessarily compel an officer to appear.
Well, if you can be fired, we put it in there. We put it in there deliberately because if you are silly enough not to appear at your arbitration, you could be fired. And it's never happened. And it's interesting to note that we have 2 appeals going on now, Smiley and Campbell. We never had an appeal of any arbitration decision when the mutually agreed arbitrators were used off that list. This arbitrator that was used in those 2 firings is not mutually agreed. He was arbitrarily put there by Mr. Stoney, Mr. Rivars, along with the other 6. So the whole thing has changed, the whole operation up there.
So we're going back to union busting. Do you have one person that's allowed to fire a person? Should it be a panel of 3 person? You got to change the Police Act to do this, or?
Well, the present Police Act works very well if we had people at the Brunswick Police Commission that would operate in a fair, honest manner.
But you got one person, an arbitrator, that decides the future of a police officer, just one.
Yeah, but that's okay as long as that's a mutually agreed person. When we did the list, we started with 92 names, and we had it down to 12, all mutually agreed by the chiefs of police, police association, municipalities, justice department, public safety. Therefore, the list was done in advance, and you rotated them off the list in a nice, orderly fashion. But now we have Mr. Rivars appointing. It's interesting that the same arbitrator was appointed twice in the Fredericton cases back to back. That was never the mutually agreed way to do it. So right now, when you can select, appoint, and pay for the arbitrator that you're going to use to prosecute an officer, that is not natural justice.
Were you surprised when Campbell was fired?
I wasn't at the hearing, so I can't speak on it.
Well, if Charles has no more questions.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I got to start coming to this news conference with the police. I can't stop myself.
The handouts, as you know, is Dean's prepared statement and Harold Doherty's letter to the Police Commission, which we're awaiting a response on.